What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I'm here to do a general sneak peek for the sign of Leo. Okay, Leo, you guys are last but not least this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal, so take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You guys know Tuesdays and Wednesdays, my readings are a little bit late, okay? So hopefully you stick around with me and ride this energy wave. Let's get started with two from the top, two from the bottom, and one energetically from the middle. I think I want to go here with it. Okay. So, there you go. Hopefully you guys can see the spread. Let's go ahead and see where your energy is to start for the beginning of this week. So we have 10 of Cups, okay? We have the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands right in the middle of your read. Very nice, okay? Then the Knight of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. Come on. Come on, Leos. Come on. What is this? What is this? Okay. What is this? What is this Four of Pentacles energy? Okay. Everything, this is a vibe. This is a vibe. And then all of a sudden this Four of Pentacles energy. Sheesh. Okay. I think I think I got it all out. Okay, I think I got it all out. Your girl is burning on fumes. I usually always do when I get to the last read, especially when my readings come in late. So you get goofy me by the time I get to your readings, okay? Sorry, not sorry, okay? So let's get started. You have the 10 of Cups, okay? 10 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, okay? So, Leos, I feel like maybe you guys are kind of like, back and forth, okay? In the sense of maybe you don't have this quite yet. This is wish fulfillment that you're aiming towards, okay? Kind of reminiscent of Libra energy in a sense. So, you could possibly have Libra in your chart, okay? But you don't have to. We have the Page of Wands here, which makes me feel as though you could be maybe alone in this mindset in a sense of either you are single or you're currently kind of in between in your relationship right now, because you could be starting anew with this Page of Wands energy. Okay, one wand is talking about trying to get your footing. Okay, middle of the spread, like I said, you have this Four of Wands. All right, Four of Wands is the Union card, the 1111 card of tarot. Okay, and it's a form of enlightenment when you think of 1111 itself. Okay, the Four of Wands is talking about a foundation, a home, things of that nature. Okay, but it's also enlightenment about the situation. Okay, so I feel as though you may be enlightened about maybe your core values related to relationships, okay, and how to get here. Okay, in a sense of having this Knight of Cups show up, okay, which is water energy. You've got water energy and fire. You pretty much have, I think you have everything here. You have all the elements here. No, you don't. You're missing air, okay? So you have earth, you have fire, and you have water, okay? You can have any of those signs in your birth chart, okay? Or you could be dealing with one of those signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio when it comes to water energy, okay? And so you could have someone possibly coming your way with this Knight of Cups here, offering some form of an offer of some sort in regards to maybe, you know, breaking the ice in a sense, but in a more mature way, possibly. You know, it's a knight with a cup. It's not a king of cups, okay, fully secure, okay. Knight of Cups can be very suave, okay. And so possibly with this Four of Pentacles showing up here at the end, you may be holding back from the situation, okay. So it could be someone that you already know, that's already in your energy. You're probably already kind of feeling like you're, for some of you, moving alone in the relationship, where you feel like you're carrying the relationship as far as wanting more from it. And so, you know, like I said, you're either taking a break from a potential or current relationship, okay, in regards to not receiving your wish fulfillment, okay, for some of you. All right, for others of you, I think it's just a vibe of wanting this wish fulfillment, possibly wanting it with this Knight of Cups. They want things to possibly stay the way that they are, you know, weekend stays, going out to eat, movies, things like that, but it's not progressing. So you're starting to hold back your energy, okay? So this is understandable, okay? So let's get into your clarifiers, okay? So one from the top for the Ten of Cups, second from the top for the Page of Wands, one from the bottom for the Four of Wands, second from the bottom for the Knight of Cups, and then one energetically from the middle for this Four of Pentacles, okay? So let's go ahead and see what's going on one at a time. The Ten of Cups with the Princess of Wands, okay? Princess of Wands is like the minor arcana, okay, for this deck, okay? Princess of Wands is laying down terms, okay, because she has this list, okay? The terms are not major. I don't feel like they're major, but I feel like you're back in this energy again from a few months back, okay? Maybe about 2 or 3 months back, where you were really high on marriage, possibly, okay? Some form of long-term commitment, okay, Leos? And so you have this wish fulfillment here, but I don't think you are pointing this towards a particular person, okay? Like if you're in this relationship with this Nine of Cups, I feel like you're pretty much running down this list of what you want, your ideal wish fulfillment for yourself, okay? It's like, okay, what do I truly want? What is it about this person that, you know, I feel they're the one that I should have long-term commitment with? Like you're actually going over, you know, the stats of your relationship, okay? If you're not in a relationship and you're breaking from this particular relationship right now, you're trying to figure out, you know, what needs to change, or what can stay the same, or if it's worth it. It's a lot of stuff. Feels like you're journaling, okay? And maybe you're trying to manifest this relationship, either with, it would be ideal because you're familiar with this person for it to be them, for you to have the relationship with them, but it feels as though you're willing to move on from it to find something new again, okay? Depending upon how much time you've put into this relationship. I think that's why I'm getting this like mixed energy, okay? So, Page of Wands is being clarified by the Prince of Swords. Okay, Prince of Swords, the Page of Wands. So I feel as though with a page to this Prince of Swords, which to me is kind of like the Page of Swords in this deck, okay, it feels as though, again, starting over in the sense of maybe if you're breaking from this person, you're talking to other people, okay, as far as seeing if there's anyone out there who has the same kind of morals and interests that you do in regards to relationships as far as long-term commitments, okay. Maybe you're trying to get a jump on meeting someone new, okay. I can tell you now, Leo, if your main goal is family, house, all of that in one, and you've been with somebody for a certain amount of time, whether you've been dating them or not, you're choosing to date someone else, be mindful. For some of you, I'm feeling like you might be talking to someone from your past, because they have possibly been looming around you wanting a relationship or wanting to kind of reconnect again. And again, familiarity, like I said before, even with this Knight of Cups, who's already kind of prominent in your energy, okay? You need to be mindful, okay? Because you can start something that you can't finish, okay? In the sense of you create this connection with another person, again, geared towards what's benefiting you, is it eventually backfires, okay? It can have a tendency to backfire unless you state out terms to begin with, okay? So that way that person doesn't take too many things that you do with them or say to them to heart, okay? So be mindful. Let's move forward. This Four of Wands is the Prince of Pentacles, okay? Being clarified by the Prince of Pentacles. I laugh because you got options, okay, Leo? You are collecting options, okay? So, in the sense of, I feel like, Leos, you have one person that you really like communicating with, okay? Another person who's you like maybe going out with, because this is somebody with pentacles, okay? Not a lot of pentacles. It's a Prince of Pentacles. But they feel like they have more of a possibility of getting you to this Four of Wands energy, okay? It feels like you have multiple people to choose from in a sense of who will get me closer to this wish fulfillment, okay? The question that I pose for you, Leos, okay, is it really the relationship that you want, long-term commitment as in true love, honesty, connection, like soul mate, or is it just, I want the house, I want the car, I want all of that, and that's it? Is it more material, or is it really love, okay, that you're aiming for? With asking that question, the next question I pose to you is, do you have a bunch of people around you that are possibly getting married, engaged, and you feel like you have to keep up with them? And biological clock is ticking, possibly for some of you, not all, okay? And you're like, I'm not getting any older, I should be doing this, this, and this. You may be reviewing, maybe when you were in your mid-30s, a list, those, and trust and believe me, okay? When I say this, I mean no harm, okay? And I did do self-care spotlight messages, and vision board was one of them, okay? And again, with vision boards, you want to make your goals, your aspirations, something that is based on reality and is realistic, and you can get to it, okay? If you made a vision board, what was on that vision board? And whatever you put on that vision board, Is it truly attainable? Okay, not based off of what you want, but based off of actually having the same interest as someone else. Okay, if it's not feasible, you are going to have to redo that vision board. Okay, you could have laid out a 5-year plan for yourself, and out of that 5-year plan, maybe 3 out of the 5 you've gotten accomplished, with 2 things still on the list. Okay, a relationship, long-term relationship being one of them. Okay, again, why? What is it for? What are you willing, or what is it that you're trying to obtain with this relationship? Is it material, or is it truly love? Okay, there's love out there for almost everybody. Okay, and I say almost because of the fact that people have their own standards. We've went through this before. Okay, Leos, like I said, about 2 to 3 months ago, you guys were in the same energy. Okay, so let's move forward with this Knight of Cups. Okay, Knight of Cups with the 6 of Hearts. Okay, Knight of Cups with the 6 of Hearts. 6 of Hearts is 6 of Cups. Okay, so cups on cups energy. 6 of Cups is talking about sharing. Okay, intimate details. Okay, feelings between you and this person. Okay, like I said, this Knight of Cups is already in your energy. Okay, you may have found within this energy right here, this Page of Wands with the 4 of Wands. Okay, you may have found here with these other options that you had is that there's nothing to be found. Okay, not only is there nothing to be found, but you have to start all over again. You got to ask those detailed questions of what do you do? What do you like to do? What are your interests? Do you have any hobbies? You've got to go out. You've got to have meaningless conversation, whereas you already know this person, this Knight of Cups. Okay, and so you bypass these to get back to this person. Okay, in the sense of you want the break to be over if you're, like I said, on a break from them, because you're trying to figure out what it is that you want. Can you, continue to hold on for this person? Can you allow them to feel the way that they feel in regards to a long-term commitment? Can you do that? Can you wait? Can you let this person meet you at the same level that you're on? Can you let this person get to wanting a wish fulfillment, not particularly with you, but just period? Okay, let them get to that standpoint in life, because it's possible that they're not there yet, and it's possibly because of a good reason. It could be because of pain that they went through in the past. They could have been close to wanting a long-term commitment with someone in the past, and they were stabbed in the back. Okay, and so that makes them hold back. There's 4 of Pentacles here. Okay, so it may not be you, it could be them that's holding back and not you. Okay, maybe because you're trying from a different standpoint to not have a plan of attack, but say, okay, I finally understand where you're coming from. I just need to know that this is going somewhere. Okay, that's where the 6 of Cups comes in. Okay, where you both are honest with each other in regards to why you are adamant about a long-term commitment that's possibly longer than what you're already in. Okay, you're talking about marriage, you're talking about wish fulfillment. This person, like I said, may not be there yet due to trauma that they've experienced. Okay, they're just not there yet. Doesn't mean that they won't get there. It just means that they like things the way that they are, and that eventually maybe they'll come to terms with, what, I think I am ready for that. Okay, and maybe they want to be more prepared for that type of lifestyle instead of just jumping into it. For example, me, when I think about kids, okay, if and when I have children is if and when I have children. Okay, it's not a rush. Okay, I can, get baby fever all day long, but if I know I'm not financially stable to bring another being into this world, I'm going to do what I need to do to avoid having that happen. So I'm going to have, of course, safe sex. So that's just an example, okay? Some people actually live like that, where they take the time to consider, hey, I'm not really ready for this, but give me a little bit and I will be, okay? So that's fair enough, all right? This Four of Pentacles is being clarified by the Three of Swords, okay? Three of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. I feel like with this Three of Swords coming here, which in regular Rider's Waite you'll see the heart is usually pierced with three swords, okay? You have a bunch of little hearts, if you will, here, and this like angel or person kind of with the swords coming down on them, okay? And so I feel as though with this holding back, if it's you that's holding back, it hurts. It hurts to hold back because you know that you love this person, but you feel like now I can say, another plan of attack is holding back your energy to make them miss you. Okay? I get it. I understand what you're doing. And yes, sometimes that works. Okay? But who is it really benefiting? Again, is it benefiting you or is it benefiting this person? Okay? Because they might be enjoying the break. They might be like, oh, finally, I breathe a little bit. Okay, just because they get so overwhelmed with the thought of, it may give them anxiety in a sense to even consider a long-standing commitment more so than what you already have. Okay, again, there's people that have doubts and fears about marriage, okay? And that could be based off of what they've seen in their lives. Maybe their parents divorced at a young age, when they were at a young age, something of that nature, okay? Maybe their parents argue a lot and they fear that that will be the same fate for them, okay? There's some very deep rooted trauma within this person or within you in regards to marriage, okay? You on the sense of wanting it just to want it. Like I said, for some of you that might be the case, okay? For others of you, it's just a race towards time, okay? Time is very short. Time is limited. Time is not guaranteed. And so it's like you're trying to get to that level, just to say that you got there. Okay, it's like the last thing in your life that you're trying to accomplish. Okay, if it's marriage, it cannot be you can't go into it lightly. Okay, you have to look at all the variables and you have to know exactly who you're marrying. Okay, not just for material, for the long haul. You have to take their trauma and all. Okay, if you're not willing to do that, then you should wait. Okay, as far as this Four of Pentacles, okay? But if you're willing to love someone, again, think of the standard traditional vows that people take when they get married, in sickness and in health till death do you part, okay? If you're willing to do that, then now is the time to practice that in regards to pacing yourself towards that level of commitment, okay? So that being said, doing this last shuffle for your final advice, and we'll go ahead and cut the deck here by threes. Okay, Leos, at the bottom of the deck, your advice is fury, bushfires. Okay, fury, bushfires. Number 10, a form of awakening. Okay, so with this here, of course, when this comes up, this has only came up a few times. I think this came up in Cancer's reading. Okay, Um, if you have Cancer in your chart, by all means, you can go and watch Cancer's reading. Cancer was last week, okay? Um, Cancer, along with the collective last week, their song was Runaway, okay? By Kanye. This week, you and the rest of the collective are Jay-Z's Soon You'll Understand. If you take the time, Leo, I would definitely ask you to listen to those two songs, okay? Definitely Soon You'll Understand. It's one of my favorite songs on the Lock Rock Familia album by Jay-Z, okay? And The Rock, okay? So 10 is equaling out to an awakening, okay? An awakening in the sense of you want what you want. There's going to be, again, some form of sharing, a heart-to-heart, very intimate. Hopefully you will take the time to be compassionate during that conversation, okay? If you have one when this person comes to you, to share their innermost feelings, okay? Put aside what you feel is beneficial, okay? And it may hurt what they say, okay? It may not be what they say, it could be how they say it, okay? But there could be some hurt there, okay? And you will try to possibly hold back how you feel when this person comes to you, okay? But there will be a fury inside, all right? And again, it could be on your side or it could be on theirs, okay? But by all means, try to quiet the flames, if you will, okay? So we do have darkness underneath moon. There's something hidden within this connection, okay? There's a 7 here talking about inner strength, okay? But darkness, moon energy is Pisces energy. You could have Pisces in your chart, or that energy could be around you, okay? But there's some form of hidden information, okay? And it could be pertaining to some type of trauma. So bushfire's fury, it says extreme emotions once engaged are hard to put back in the container. Anger is a healthy emotion, yet fury is less necessary. Warlike emotion should be tempered unless survival requires it. Emotional intelligence is required at this time, okay? Word of power is mania, which is ancient Greek for fury and rage, okay? This is the element of fire, of course. And I want to read this last passage for you guys so we can wrap up your reading. Fury is a difficult emotion both to feel and have directed at you. Fury feels extreme and uncontrollable. It is important to explore and work through such emotions and be able to understand what they are and what they mean. Unpicking why we feel such intensity helps us to balance the fury, okay? So, again, this could be fury on both ends, or it could be coming from this person, okay? Based upon, the pushing and edging on for this, okay? So, Leo, that is all that I have for you guys this evening. You have 4 more readings this week. So until then, peace.